Alright, I want to show you how much is in here. There are 22,638 photos, 1,973 videos. This part right here is a lot of people who are threatening me and harassing me, or people who are telling me that people are threatening to kill them and their friends and family. And let me pause this. This goes to show you these threats and harassment go back for years. And yeah, these people have literally threatened to kill me. They're literally telling me they're going to come find me. And how dare these folks pretend that what I've had to do out of desperation to get somebody to look at this, pretend like I'm some sort of a horrible person. And you're not even seeing anywhere close to how much there is. These ones right here, this one, for example, is a telephone call with a guy named Wendell. I'll give you his information if I can find it. But the fact is, I want to show you how much there really is. I mean, there's thousands of these. Oh, hell, I didn't just freeze it up, did I? In each of these situations, I know exactly where I'm at based on the background. And the last one that I was pointing out the video that's Call with Wendell, I was telling about the restricted calls. These ones are all while I was in Denver, Colorado. I was at Ventus Casais on Colfax, and they were supposed to be helping me. It was a really messed up situation. Literally, all of this is evidence, every bit of it. Oh my god, let me pause it for a second. Sorry, I saw something real important. This is the woman that I came here to help to find. Her and her husband disappeared in 2019 after sending me some electronics to help me out so that I could record the evidence, and she was going to come and help me. Her name is Katie Saltzman. But there's some other important witnesses here and important evidence, and we have barely started scrolling through it. I mean, there is so much. I could literally do this all day long. There's a lot of stuff that people were sending me that was, important to them at the time, or stuff that they told me to look up that I looked up because they told me to. There's also when people wanted to threaten to kill me. This is Brendan Dennis Dickinson in Chapel, Nebraska. Each of these has a folder that it's in. I believe um, there's a whole lot of these. They go back for years, literally. The places that I stayed, the people that I stayed with, the threats they made, the harassment, um, the list of charges that different people had, the different police officers that were involved. There's a lot. The messages between myself and all of those people that I sent you evidence of, that there's only one or two or three of those. Um, oh my God, Sierra Santoya, she's also important. That's another friend of Natalie Bollinger's, that the messages between her and I are super important. There's a lot of these. There's also recordings of the phone calls, and I'll put those in the next one. But as you can see, we're only down to March 2020, and I'm just clicking in between because obviously there's no way that we're going to get through this. I'm sorry for making a 5-minute video. I intended on making a 30-second video. That one was in Chapel, Nebraska. There's a lot of these that are people who threaten to kill me. Some of them are people that are friends of mine that happen to have the same names as people who are actually horrible people. This guy is used to be a teacher. He made some inappropriate comments, and he's not a teacher anymore, which sucks because the people who have done stuff to me have done far worse. Alright, so this video is almost finished because of the amount of space and time that I have, but as you're seeing, every bit of evidence that I have here, this has all been intended since day one to turn over to the FBI, the police, whoever it is that's supposed to investigate this, because this is just an ungodly, horrible amount of hell.